Thursday, you're tuned into Hoteps Being Told You with Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus, no cap.
Why do anything to our coach?
Say something,
like we're
no.
not supposed to. Turn savage in a room full of vultures. I keep
care
on
what your
asking, but
opinion
it's
is.
like my
I don't
questions
care
never
about
get
these
noticed. Nobody
isms.
had to go and go kill Kobe. Damn.
That's bullshit, man.
It's a moment.
Because I'm not a fool.
Hotep or die.
Drinks when they poet. Why snitch and glorify? That shit bogus. Why they changed the game and decoded? Why they signed the
It turns out that the Hoteps in our community were correct.
All-time high. Why we staying woke but sleep on the lies? Why the ladies?
What does Hotep mean to me?
Until the culture loves Hotep, we will never be free. The education for the black community comes from the Hotep community.
Where are you gonna get these gems? These life gems?
Nowhere Hotep's been told.
Hotep's been told you.
Why we still live in dark days? Why we segregate, part ways? Why a virus stopped the world, quarantine for some days? Why? Why we still live in dark days? Why we segregate, part ways? Why a virus stopped the world, quarantine for some days? Why?
Look, why they teach us what they wanted us to learn?
We here, baby.
What's good, people? Greatest podcast that doesn't use Dominion software. I am Uncle Hotep. He is Hotep Jesus. This is episode 126 of Hotep's Been Told You. Hotep Jesus, what's going on with you, man?
What's up,
what
man?
What fires you setting off this week, man?
I done pissed off some black women. You know what I'm saying? I said I really appreciate the way white women embrace their femininity. And boy, they ain't like that. Keep in mind, I ain't mentioned no other race. I just said white women. And niggas just mad at me, boy. They came out in droves, and I just sat there. I even put a disclaimer. I said, can I be problematic real fast? Because I knew it was going to be a problem for people. God forbid I show a little love to white women. The whole internet loses their mind. I didn't say bad about nobody else. I didn't compare them. I just said, look, I love the way they embrace their femininity. And they was, oh, man. I knew they was gonna go off.
You might have stepped in it, man. Don't tread lightly. Tread lightly. You go on the Negro section of YouTube, man. I'm telling you, it's vicious out there, man. It's like it's Twitter times 10. You know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord, have mercy.
But hey, thanks to everybody coming through. Week before Thanksgiving. We're still up in the air about what's going on. We'll talk about what we've been talking about, the elections and all that jazz. I know I'm tired of it, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Thanks, Mary O'Donnell, 1999 donation. Hey, Unc. Hey, HJ, Unc, and chat. I'm going to be hopping on and off. Wanted to send some love early. Thank you for donation, Mary. Long-time listener. Chico, 299, proud brown nationalist under Hotep Nation. Thank you, Chico. Jason Stopper, thank you, 499 donation. Aztec Mecca, realest show on the planet Earth. Hotep and Build. Cassius Cam, I'm in. Oh, come on. Cat. Let's see if I refresh.
What the fuck? Oh, there we go. It should be. Why is it acting up? Why is the stream acting up? One, two, one, two, one, two.
We back?
No sound.
We back? Sounds back. It looks like it's behind for some reason.
It's behind.
Oh yeah, okay. I think I just heard me. Yeah, we back. They're live. Karaoke here. Thanks for donation. Victor Olife. Happy Hotep Thursday, Yatu Sabes. I finally got that word right. I'm happy. Oh my gosh, I'm working on my Spanish. Fudge Mayo, $5. You need Uncle Hotep singing the Black National Anthem for your opener. Hotep and Bill, much love, people. I'd have to learn the words first. Hold on.
Somebody said Dominion switched our audio to Biden.
P-Dog Knight, oh damn, my idea made the thumb. Respect. I don't know if I was missing something, but it just, the whole thing scrolled by if you want to read them. But.
Somebody said, you got Fudge Mayo?
I think I read him.
You need Uncle Hotep singing the Black National Anthem for your opening.
Yeah, I had that one there. The Variety Show. Much love to the Hoteps. Keep me sane. Keep during the California lockdowns on Mussolini. Happy Hotep Thursday. Steve P. Sleepy Joe already trying to silence the opposition. Happy Hotep Thursday. Redacted try to strike again right now, but we came back. We worked through it, and we're here now. Let's get to it. We got to talk about your girl. Grifter of the Year candidate. Don't forget. Candace Owens. You know, some people were saying, you know, when with Trump on the brink of losing, what are the MAGA people going to go to? What's their next grift? I said the grift never dies. The grift is always there. Be one with the grift. The grift is all over. It's in every living thing. So Candace, she jumped right off. She's one of the best grifters out there. She jumped right on. I'm still trying to figure out. She jumped right on. You know, I think there was a magazine came out with Harry Styles, and he dressed up in a dress. You know, Harry Styles. I think he said he was going to be gender neutral. I'm still trying to figure out who Harry Styles is. I don't know. I'm like, what is he famous for? What does he do?
He's in front of the camera. Something in front of the camera. Was it Vogue or Variety?
I think it was Vogue or something like that. So Candace said she wants a manly man. Let me find it. Can we find the tweet, man?
Let me find a tweet. Jamie, can you pull up the tweet, please? Hold on, let's get right to it. Where is she? There she go. There go her face. The Blexit founder. I can't wait to present her a Grifty Award. No, that's Gavin Newsom. We're gonna talk about Gavin in a second. Drug addiction.
Candace.
You found it?
Oh, hold on. Harry.
Here it is. She said, she said, there is no society that can survive without strong men. The East knows this. In the West, the steady feminization of our men at the same time that Marxism is being taught to our children is not a coincidence. It is an outright attack. Bring back manly men.
What's the problem? I don't know why did this cause an outrage? She grifted on this for like at least 3 days, man. People were on her head talking crazy. At first, Harry Styles said he doesn't identify with a gender. So if you ask him if he's manly, he's going to say no because he doesn't even identify as a man. Right? Or am I overthinking this?
No, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. I gotta play devil's advocate on this shit, and it kind of leads into what you said in the beginning. Candace is grifted a year. She grifted a year. Cause I seen this shit pop up on my timeline. White man in the dress. Right? I just kept on scrolling like it was another day. I was like, there's no way I'm putting this man and his dress on my timeline. You will not be able to go to my timeline and find a white man in a dress. So I let everybody else weigh in. I said, we'll talk about this on Thursday. I ain't tweeting about this shit.
Right.
Cause if this the weird shit that motherfuckers want to do, you gotta let niggas do their weird shit, yo.
Right.
If that's what they want to do on the left at Vogue magazine, that's the shit you gotta do. We need to stop feeding their energy. That's what they want. But you know, Candace, you know, she grifted a year. She can't help herself. That was just too easy of a grift for her. She didn't say anything wrong, right? There's nothing, she didn't tell not one lie. Not one lie was told. There is no coincidence that this is happening under a Marxist takeover. That's true. There is no coincidence in those two things. Yes. What was the first statement she said about? She said there is no society that can survive without strong men. That's true. As far as, you know, we know in our historical record.
Right.
For the current stage of consciousness. Because there's other stages of consciousness where stuff like this is kind of irrelevant. They would look at you like, what the fuck is y'all arguing about? Sit your ass down in the corner somewhere and meditate, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But she's right though. She said it's an outright attack, bring back men. So here's the problem. Here's first of all, she trended. You know, That was the goal. That was the goal. It worked. She became the focal point of shit, center of attention. So it worked, you know. Grip that trending topic, girl. Grip that trending topic. But at the same time, I can't see myself trying to criticize somebody else's lifestyle when my philosophy is be free, do what you want, do you. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know if she's saying that, but she's saying that's not the definition of being a man. Like, I think there's two different things here. Like, is that manly or is he just being a free spirit? You know what I mean? That's why I think
niggas doing too much right there, you fucking up already. Yo, we not supposed to be putting brain power to this shit. This shit deserves no brain power. I don't give a fuck if Vogue said this was Man of the Year in a dress. I don't give a fuck. Whatever Vogue want to do, I've never bought a Vogue. Right. I've never been near a Vogue studio. I don't know who run Vogue. I don't give a fuck. Whatever them crackers at Vogue want to do over at Vogue.
Yeah, stop it. There you go, man. No. Candace is right, man. We standing with Candace over this side, man.
I agree with the philosophy. I agree. Yes, this shit is... There's some other shit, right? There's some other shit. But this, how long ago we told them about this agenda,
Oh, this was years ago, man.
This goes back to ISIS papers. Neely Fuller. Like Hotep's been told you. This y'all is old work. This is 70s work right here. Hotep ancestors told you this is coming. So when I see this shit, I'm like closing this shit like it's just another day.
Right. Like we're over it. You know what I'm
saying? Over it. Yeah. Like I'm in the stage of Hotep and build like, oh shit, this shit's speeding up. Let me hurry up and build this AI shit. But I don't even want to talk about it no more.
You gotta work harder to escape the degeneracy. You're like, oh my God, here they come.
Word, they coming. So I agree with her. She didn't tell not a lie. I just feel like when she speaks up, it gives the left more ammo to keep this shit like the left was right. Mind your business.
Right.
How many conservatives is buying Vogue magazine? None of y'all niggas is buying Vogue magazine. So fuck that shit. Let that shit stay in a bubble. Quarantined. When they do some shit, we should quarantine that shit and don't let it affect anybody else. If you see it on your timeline, don't retweet that shit. Let that shit stay over there in Candyland. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring that shit to our reality.
Real quick, before we get into this, is some kind of side nigga news, but we'll get into that later. Your boy Lil Nas X came out, and at the height of narcissism, had him kissing himself and had a Santa hat on with the mistletoe, so the mistletoe was over his other self, so he had to kiss himself. And people were acting like this is some type of art or something. I'm like, what is this, man?
Did you see when he was dressed up like Nicki Minaj for Halloween?
Yeah, I seen that.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Let me just say this.
Okay.
That check got cut for Lil Nas X. We can move on now. That check got cut. We know what to expect from that end.
Yeah. Anyway. Lemley, thanks for a donation. He wrote something in Japanese letters.
Right,
Pamela D. Chinese. Pamela. Okay. Pamela D. Thanks for the donation. Hotep Tiger, thanks for the donation. What up, Onk and HJ? Appreciate the interviews you're putting out. Been audio listening at work. North Star Bright, thanks for a $20 donation. A wise man once said, walk softly and carry a big grift. Ace the blue collar intellectual. Candace wanting a manly man is a subtle diss to her husband. Oh, man. Bars.
Yeah, people came with that. I ain't saying nothing that.
James Pitt, Hotep Slim says Candace Owens is the grift god.
Grift god.
Yeah, she is a grift goddess, man. I'm telling you, grift goddess. She's up there. She definitely is up there. At the SE Dusty, Lupe and LL bugging sold out for the vid and Biden. What happened? What did Lupe?
Oh, Lupe and LL, yeah. I heard
they let Lupe back in the mix after he called Obama a terrorist. You spent your left time outside. Oh, you ready to come in outside the rain, Lupe? Come on here.
We got an assignment for you. We got some initiating to do before you come back. I heard he was on what's the name? On the live advocating for the vaccine. LL over here telling niggas mask up and quarantine. We are living in dark days.
Lupe sold out, man.
It's a body double. They body swapped him. They body swapped Lupe. I refuse to believe that's Lupe Fiasco in the flesh.
No, man. See, that white man, he told him stay outside. He got cold, man. I gotta come back in, man. I'm sorry. I ain't talk about Obama like that.
Yo, bro, if they get Lupe, man, they get any one of us, dog. Yo, imagine one day you see Hotep Jesus like, yo, take the vaccine, it's good for you. Yo, son, that's what this is like with Lupe. That's how I feel, bro.
Yeah, last chicken nugget. Wait, y'all don't get together with your boys and wear dresses? Wild. Sean Randolph, Giuliani's the white Johnny Crocker. Oh, come on.
If he pull this off, that's his new
name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that he would be.
Hey, work cut out for him.
Before we get any further, I want to read a comment somebody sent to me. You know, last week I made a comment about, the shine. All I would want is be tax free like the American Indian.
Yeah.
So one of the listeners, who's American Indian himself, decided to reply and correct some things I had said. He tells me, dude, I have a lot of respect for you, but I listened to your podcast for a few minutes, and he launched into something about Native Americans not paying income tax, and that is not true. There may be occasional instance of a few tribe members that may live on a reservation that don't have to pay income tax, but that is by and far not what most Native Americans go through or get. I'm an actual enrolled member of the Choctaw Nation tribe. I have a CDIB card. I have tribal roads voting card, and I don't get anything. And I have to pay income tax. On top of that, when I became disabled 5 years ago, I had to prove that I was a U.S. citizen because there was some hiccup in the fact because I'm a Native American Indian. Well, appreciate your plight for your people. I would really appreciate you being more sensitive to Native American Indians. And anytime you want to ask me something, and if you don't know what it is, I'll ask the people of my tribe, as I'm in contact with the director of the historic preservation, as well as one of the legal directors of the Choctaw Nation. I just want to say that, man. So it's not true they all don't pay income tax, but I'm not saying this is the politically correct podcast. I wasn't meaning that. Like, if y'all do pay income tax, you shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like as shouldn't the African American the economy to shine. I was just, but like I'm not going to give anybody daps for paying income tax. You shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man. Like, but I appreciate him replying and telling me where I was wrong with that. That's a misconception I had. So now I know better. The majority of Native Americans, they do have to pay Uncle Sam, just like the rest of us.
Uncle Hotep out here offending the what's the name? The Native American community. The natives is at your neck. Woo! Oh, Lord, I am crying. Hey, yo, in the chat, yo, hashtag cancel Unc, yo. Hashtag cancel Unc. In the chat, yo.
Oh my gosh, man. Hold on, what am I hearing double from?
You hearing double? Did you turn your speakers on? Hey, yo, in the chat, yo, hashtag cancel Unc, yo. Hashtag.
What's going on here?
Mute the YouTube.
I don't even have it up.
You don't have it up.
Hold on.
Turn your speakers on.
Oh, that's for my phone. God damn, Jesus. God damn, boomer tech, man. Golly, man.
Yo, somebody sent us a super chat. Oh, about 10 years for retiring, yeah.
I don't know why it just came up playing on my phone. I was like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, Hotep's been told you only got a few years left, yo. It's losing it.
Oh my gosh. Let me read some super chats. Canon Hotep, dope interview with Sam Tripoli and the Tinfoil Hat Squad. I seen that floating around. I haven't got to it yet, but you did your thing on that, man?
Yeah, I got comfortable with them dudes. Them some little, like, them niggas, let me not put that on them, but, macho, like, they macho white boys, you know what I mean? They remind me like the Jersey cats out here, like South Jersey cats. So they keep it 100, you know what I mean? So I got real comfortable over there, and I kind of wowed out. I don't know what I said in that interview, but go watch that shit because I know I said something inappropriate.
John Limley, Candace taking shots at Harry Styles, but Kanye wore a blouse and a kilt, but she probably doesn't know that because she only knows enough to get a cosign and a grift off it. Woo-wee.
Damn.
Woo-wee. That's rough, man. Chad, Unc grifting for a seat at the craps table. Javon smiling, we was natives. John Lemley, we was tribes. C.S. Bowden, taxation is theft.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yo, old boy, that's the native. He said he had all these different identification cards. You know, you said we could ask questions. Can you please tell us, you know, what the usage of those different cards are and how one can go about getting one and what privileges come along with them cards? I think I want to apply for my native card.
Okay.
I know I got some native roots in me.
New Twitter update, fleeting. You know,
what'd you call it?
Fleet. Isn't it called fleets?
Oh, I thought you
fleeting.
Fleeting. That's what niggas calling it now. Fleeting.
I mean, it's called a fleet, right? So if you're fleeting, if you doing a fleet, you're fleeting.
All right, so we calling it fleeting. All right, I was on Twitter.
Well, it's a take on Instagram stories, which is a take on Snapchat stories. All these people stealing text from each other.
Yeah.
From the media expert himself, the man who wrote the book on social media enlargement. How do we use fleets, man?
I think fleets, first of all, fleets is a very great thing. Everybody should be thankful. We're moving slowly over to a place where we can get rid of Instagram. So this is the good, that's the good news. The bad news, the Instagram motherfuckers is going to be on Twitter. So stories kind of did us like a dirty hoe. They raw dogged us. They gave us Instagram stories with no filters.
Yeah. I didn't understand.
They left us $5 by the nightstand before they left. Like, you gotta at least come out the box with your new feature with the 3 hot filters. You know what I mean? Something like, you know what I mean? Even if it was some Satan horns, something Illuminati, you ain't leave us not even nothing Illuminati-esque. Filters on the thing. It's great for them because it's gonna increase time on app. It's another space. You're gonna get more advertisement. Y'all be careful because the machine learning gonna be looking to ban y'all from shit that y'all fleeting. I don't like the name Fleet. They should have called it Chirp.
Okay. Yeah.
Kept the shit on brand. If this is a tweet, that's a chirp. Right? They really off brand with this whole fleeting thing. I don't like the name. I feel like the final step to destroying Instagram once and for all, they need a media gallery. One more experience where it's just the pictures. So, you know, when you're on a timeline wilding out memeing, all of that shows up in your gallery.
Right.
Your and what they call media. We need an organized gallery screen. Once they give us that, we can finally get rid of Instagram. I would say get on it, use your stories. And one of my age-old lessons here, branding is more important than marketing and more important than advertising. The latter two merely boost what branding you have accomplished, and that's why you need a copy of Dominate Twitter. Because branding is really the king. And I think that's what it's great for, man. You know, use it and brand well.
They could have at least built a new goddamn server to put it on. What the hell is it? Why is it so slow, man?
This shit's slow as shit.
Like,
they released it to everybody and then didn't have enough bandwidth. Like, bruh, if you're gonna do that, you should have just at least sent it out to a certain segment. I think the first segment was Brazil. I think Brazil was the first test market with it. And then I guess they released it to the rest of us. Maybe they didn't think so many people would use it, but I don't know what the fuck they thought. Obviously, we was going to use that bitch. You put our faces right at the top of the feed.
Yeah. Gavin Newsom.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, another example. Rules for thee, not for me. You know, Gavin, he's with the governor of California. He had them shines lockdown, mask mandate. Then he going to his, what was it, like a $400 plate gathering? It was some type of lobby thing, wasn't it?
Limousine liberal living. That's what it was.
Eating fine dining, no mask, nowhere. They said they were so loud they had to shut the door. It was like these shines was partying so hard they had to shut the glass window. Now he come out, oh, it was a mistake, my bad, blah, blah, blah. He didn't know he was being seen. You know, this looks more and more like those dystopian movies about, you know, how society was going to be with the elites like living like and another set of rules than everybody else, man. This is crazy. You know, I'm sick of, you know, you go on Normie Book, they were like, wear your mask, wear your mask. Well, like, look at the people that's telling you to wear the mask, man. Y'all don't get it, man. It's not going to make a damn bit of difference. Like, they act, I don't know what's going on with it. It should tell you something. There are people that are telling you to wear the mask. And in reality, as soon as they get a chance, they don't wear it. They throw it out somewhere. They back to shucking and jiving and living their life like before the thing. It's it.
Bruh. I put the photo up on the screen so people could see it.
Okay.
He was chilling. This is what, and this is a shit. This is what we need Candace to be all on top of, and I think she was. Let's go back to Candace. Let's show Candace, our conservative queen, some love, right? Our black darling. She was all on top of this one too, so I can't say she wasn't.
Okay.
I can't say she was not. But this is exactly what we're talking about from these communists. This is exactly what they do. They create rules for you, none for them. Here she goes. She says, and the politicians that are doing the conditioning are out, maskless, celebrating with their families and friends. Tagged them. She tagged Gavin Newsom. At Gavin Newsom. Ooh, she brought the smoke. She said, glad I never once fell for it. COVID-19 was always just a paragraph for politicians. Woo! That sounds like some Alex Jones level conspiracy theory shit right there.
Yeah.
She bringing that smoke. But this is what we talking about, man. If anybody never read Animal Farm, you gotta read Animal Farm. Orwell tried to warn us, bro. Some animals are more equal than others. So you on lockdown. You not a politician. You don't got no privileges. This is Democrat liberal privilege. I'm gonna go out and hang out with my friends while you're on lockdown. And I don't see not a mask in this picture. Not a mask in sight.
Yeah, some nigga was sitting next to him, man. Looked like Maul from Joe Punch.
I saw the black dude. I was about to say something. I was like, I'm gonna cut him some slack. We gonna so we gonna cut him some slack real quick. But I see him in the cut, right next to Gavin too.
Yeah, he's right next to him, man. 570 in the room. Please hit that thumbs up. Please hit the share button. If you're listening on audio, leave a review on Apple iTunes. Shout outs to everybody that listens to us around the world. Uganda, Nigeria, all over the world, Europe, the motherland, the redacted land. Shout out to y'all. Please spread the word. Ethan Moore, should y'all stream on any other sites? Did you ever think about wanting to stream on other sites, man? Some of these people be streaming on multiple sites, man.
I be feeling like we giving YouTube our IP. How many people we gonna let raw dog us? Bad enough the audio gonna be on Apple and Spotify.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We trying to go to our own shit. You know what I'm saying? I spoke to some white folks last week. They want us to come to their platform, but they want 10%. Just like, which white man you want fucking you? I want 100.
Adrian Olivia's $5. Yo, Jack tripping. We got a fleeting option before edit button. I gotta say I hate the fleet name too.
Yeah, that's. I'm in a relationship with YouTube right now.
Sidney, $5 donation. Big Poppy, YouTube wasn't allowing me to donate last week, so here's a little extra for this week. Thoughts on Operation Warp Speed?
Wait. Man, y'all done came with the... y'all gotta send me notes beforehand so I can look prepared. What the fuck is Operation Warp Speed? Lord have mercy.
I thought... Was it? Hold on. I'm trying to think of what it was. Was that the... It's got to be something to do with the Trump and the voting thing.
Well, if you know, don't say it. Right? I'm looking at it right now. It's not anything we need to be mentioning. As a matter of fact, I might need to redact that audio. Yeah, this is the accelerate the development, manufacturing, and distribution of the COVID-19 vaccine. Ew. Yeah, this don't look.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Chad, $1.99 donation. Same as Climate BS, private jets, but no cars. Daryl Davis, $4.99 donation. Chad Cannon Hotep, fleet sounds feminine as F.
We calling it stories. I don't care what nobody says. Snaps.
Going to
my Twitter snaps. Check my Twitter snaps. Out of respect to Snapchat, that's exactly what we should call it. They invented that style. We should call it Twitter snaps. Check my Twitter snaps.
I just fleeted. We're live.
That don't even come off the tongue well.
I'm gonna send this. Let me send this fly ass fleet.
That kind of rolled off a little good. These fresh ass fleets.
Just give the Shine time. The Shine is gonna finesse it, man. The Shine will finesse it just like they find everything to finesse. You know, I followed one guy. He said all his fleets are gonna be sneaker resales, man. He's selling that damn sneakers and shit, man.
Oh shit! Wait till they let us post links. It's gonna be a wrap.
Oh yeah, that's what I was waiting on, man. Can we? I don't know. We go to the nigga news. We gotta go the Million MAGA March. Let's go to the Million MAGA March, man. No, wait. We gotta talk about Jemele before we get to the Million MAGA March. Right. We get to Jemele and Cari.
All right, let me pull them up. Lord have mercy. This just a mess. Why they be?
You got the Jemele video?
I do. You want me to play the audio?
Yeah, play that show.
Oh my God. So, all right, hold on. Let me play the.
We've been on the receiving end of a lot of hatred, a lot of vitriol. A lot of us have been terrorized. We've been on the receiving end of a lot of hatred, a lot of vitriol. I've been a professional journalist since 1997. I've been getting hate mail since I was in college. Nothing has been like what it's been like the last 4 years, particularly after I called out the president. This is what came into my Instagram DMs just this morning. Hey, you fucking racist nigger bitch. You got a problem with white folks, then run your fucked up bitch ass mouth to one of us, and I don't mean a little kid or an old man, and see if they don't slap the black off your sorry ass. Fuck you, Trump will still win. Get the fuck over it or fucking leave. Now, I realize that does not necessarily mean all Trump supporters are that hateful or that vitriolic, but this idea that we need to turn the other cheek, hell no. So I say this with all the disrespect. Fuck y'all. I'm not turning the other cheek. I'm not forgiving you because you've terrorized my life.
What? Let it play?
You've threatened it. You've come after my friends and my family. So fuck you. Straight up, no chaser.
For the ancestors.
Why they be taking that shot at the end like that shit cool? They got no swag on this show. What did she say? Hold on. What did she say the dude said in the message?
Problem with white folks, then run your to my Instagram DMs just this morning.
Let me see.
Hey, you fucking racist nigger bitch.
Hey, you effing racist N-word bitch.
You got a problem with white folks, then run your fucked up bitch ass mouth to one of us, and I don't mean a little kid or an old man, and see if they don't slap the black off your sorry ass. Fuck you, Trump will still win. Get the fuck over it.
Is this a Jussie Smollett Bubba Wallace thing, or is this real?
If you listen to the wording of that letter that she said somebody wrote to her. Now I want to ask you this as a black person, not ADOS, but you know what I mean? Anybody in the group Black America, who would say I'm gonna beat the black off you? Who would say that first? Before a white man or a black person? I've only ever heard black people say, yo, I'm gonna beat the black off you. Now I want to hear what you say. I want to hear what the Caribbean man says.
Don't put me on the stand right now. You try to have me out here like Tekashi 6ix9ine pointing at niggas. Oh man, I mean, you not wrong.
I've only ever heard black people say. I never heard no white person. I'm gonna beat the black off you. Why would they say that? So they could then you become white, be one of them? That doesn't even make any sense. I've only heard, particularly black mothers, I'll beat the black grandmothers. We'll beat the black. Go get that switch. I can beat the black off you, boy. Go get the switch. That's where I heard it from.
So this could be a potential hoax, is what you're saying.
I'm saying a nigga wrote that. I have no, I don't care what she said. It could have been a MAGA supporter, but it was a black one. It was a non-white one. I guarantee that.
Oh, Lord have mercy. It was very vulgar. It was very vulgar. It was not nice. It was inciting violence. I didn't like it at all. If it's real, I condemn the sender of that message. Stop it, 4chan. Stop trolling. If it's Jussie Smollett and Bubba Wallace and them, she wanted this to like blow up and be a big story. I don't think it did. Did it? Did this trend?
No, that kind of did that for like a day.
Did it?
I think she did trend.
Oh, so her victim card was strong that day. Oh, this was the 13th. This was Friday the 13th too. Oh, she was probably riding smooth off that energy.
Yeah, and Cari Champion had like a similar video.
Yeah, I got
the premise of basic. Now back to the basic. Besides the video, I mean the letter. The basic premise is she's not going to want to reconcile with MAGA supporters. This is the message that seems to be leaking out from the boule, the liberal establishment. They got these Negroes talking about, oh, we're not apologizing to Trump supporters. Biden is saying one thing, we got to bring everybody together. The people that voted for him are saying, F y'all, screw y'all, and this, that, and the third. We're seeing people, this goes along the theme of AOC. We're talking about we got to find out where these people live at. We got to find out where they work. I'm hearing re-education camps. This is where people coming up with the gulag. This gulag talk ain't coming from nowhere. It's coming from these people, the reactions from these people. Pretty soon, if you want to work and you don't step foot in Amazon or work for Amazon, they be like, oh, you posted it. You got to go through our re-education camp, right? Well, we're going to fix y'all.
You need diversity training.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like they're trying to say Trump is a fascist, but accepting corporate fascism.
Yeah.
This is how slow the American people are.
Yeah, that's not good at all. They're setting a very big precedent. I don't like it one bit, obviously. Cari Champion also chimed in. Let me play hers real fast. I just wanna soak in all of the black female.
As that y'all ain't shit. And what I've learned over these last several months, in what we like to call a racial reckoning in America, is that y'all ain't shit. Y'all voted for this man who is a racist, a white supremacist, at the very least a bigot. And you were okay with that. 72 million of you cast your ballots for someone who wants to deny rights for the marginalized. And that's just not okay. And while I said earlier, just a moment ago, history does warn you, consider this your warning. Folks who look like me are betting on black. This country was built off of black folks. On our backs. We made you wealthy. We made you comfortable. And yet and still you want to hold us down. Moving forward, what I have learned is that I can't trust you. People who are my friends, I break bread with you, I have food with you, we have a good time together. You went into that booth and voted for Donald Trump.
Oh, she cut her friends off.
How could you? I would like to tell you I was disappointed. But right now I feel disgusted. So moving forward, I don't fool with you. This is my straight, no chaser.
This is my straight. I should find it. Anyway, wait, what happened? So she's so she is saying that she condemning anybody who went in the booth and voted for Trump, basically.
Yeah. She doesn't want any. They don't want any reconciling, so to speak. You know, at first it's just so lame, man. Like, get on, move on with it, man.
Yo, the elections is over for them.
They
at least
they still grifting. They still grifting, man.
They still grifting. When you was right. You was right. That shit is gonna continue, man. There's no end of grifting season. Your man's won, and y'all still over here throwing shots. Talking about you cutting off anybody that voted for Trump. Who cares? Nobody wants to be your friend anyway. You corny, yo. And I tweeted about that today, man. Yo. And that was the question. I got a question for you. Did you lose any relationships? In the chat, did you lose any relationships over MAGA?
I don't think I have. You know, I might not talk to people the same as much, maybe. But if I call them up, I'm sure we can chop it up. You know, I think people that have known me all my life know I've always been like
a coon.
Strike that from the record, chat. I've always been maybe like conspiracy minded, you know what I mean? Like, they asked me what, you know, about the Iraq war and stuff like that. I gave them what I thought, you know, and it wasn't going to be what they heard on TV. Yeah. So I guess people probably expected that from me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But uncle, he's kind of disappointed in me. I don't know why. Well, you know, I mean,
TDS.
Right, basically.
Yeah.
But I already gave. See, I don't want to hear that from him, man. I gave him when I should have known better. He convinced me to vote for Obama. The first, to make history. You know what I mean? You remember how it was back then.
Said you better have voted for Obama. I need that nigga in the house.
They was shaking people down for votes, man. They was like,
you vote for Obama, right? Nigga, I was shaking niggas down. You serious? If I had to go back in time, I'd do it again. I'd double down harder. I'd have been on the grift early. Serious? Had I known then what I know now.
Yeah, so he's probably the only one. But other than that, I don't think I've had any. Because most people know I would do stuff like that.
Yeah, I can't say I lost any relationship. I thought about it hard today. I was like, did I lose any relationships? And I was like, let me count all my relationships. And I was like, wait, actually, I only got like 5 relationships.
I don't really have that many people I talk to.
I keep my circle tight, bro. There's only like 5 people in this world that know me. You know what I mean? Like, I've always been like that. I've always been the one that just cut niggas off when they do some fuck shit. You know what I mean? Or had like a sign or a simple sign of, you know, I was around some niggas this summer, you know, that's homies, that's like fam, and you know, he followed me on Instagram. But when I pulled up at the house, it was still all love, you know what I mean? But he, you know, he can't take all the MAGA stuff on the Instagram, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what that shit's about. But I haven't lost any relationships. I've lost followers.
Right.
I've lost subscribers, but I don't think I've lost any.
Okay. Namely, another Chinese draw.
Let me go translate. First one he said gulag, no audio.
James 954 from her mom. Remember, Jemele Hill's mom voted for Trump.
Yeah, seems like she real mad at mama. That's what that is. That's what that's boiling up inside.
Yeah.
Usually when you have people, this is what I said about feminists. Usually when you have people that be like coming at other people's neck, it's usually somebody close to them that they really projecting to.
Kamar Daniel, donations. Jemele Hill tweeted her mom voted for Trump in 2016. She disrespecting her own family. 50 Shades. What up, 50 Shades? My wife was happy when Biden won. Today, her job told her to be prepared for another lockdown. She got upset. She asked, could come on the road with me? And I said, stay home, flatten the curve. Daryl Davis, liberals are listening and wonder, will y'all disavow Vanilla ISIS? Who's Vanilla ISIS? Antifa. The Proud Boys?
Antifa.
Oh, Antifa. They'll never do it. Where are we at?
He said Cari champion betting on black, but only stays with whites. Uh-oh.
That's what I heard. I was doing a video and they said some white boy was smashing.
She know what's good for her.
That's where Nerd at. Nerd was shouting out Cari champion. Man, she was following Nerd, man.
Was she?
Yeah.
You better not retweet us then. Shit.
50 Shades. Wait a minute, betting on black by getting on the white man. How'd that work? Oh, come on, man. Catherine Blair, what about Sidney Powell and the software? We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that when we talk about the Kraken. Canon Hotep, hope they know black victimhood is out the window when Biden gets in. They're about to put a foot in their black asses. They are too, man. Watch. Chad Lamone, they both said no chaser. I think that's something to do with the podcast, to be honest.
Yeah, that's their branding in the podcast. They say that's my. They make a bold statement and then they take a shot and say that's my straight no chaser. They're them trying to take black culture and turn it, but they wrong. It's really cringe. Damn. Because what happens is in the hood is like you might say something like da da da, you know what I'm saying? Straight shot, no chaser. You know, it's just something that cats be saying, and then they try to turn it into a gimmick for their podcast.
That's, you know what? I see a lot of people doing that. A lot of people in black Twitter. It's usually the ones that got like, you know, the 6-figure salary. The higher end. They always try to shoehorn some black culture bit into their show or whatnot, and it looks forced. It sounds corny. It's never right.
Yeah,
it just sounds dumb. Now I'm not. Hey, I'm all for being educated, whatever, you know what I mean. But sometimes, like it seems like Jemele and them are trying too hard, man.
Yeah,
like just stop, man. Just stop. We don't want you acting like a poor nigga. Act like a rich nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, if you're not going to do it right, then don't do it at all. That's always been the mantra in the hood. If you ain't going to do it right, don't do it. You know, just leave it alone. But that's what you get with these HBCU blacks. You know, they never been to the hood before. They take a couple of field trips to the hood, and now all of a sudden, they black again or something, you know, and they hear one thing and go, oh wow, we can brand that. They really like white folks with brown skin, because that's some shit that white liberals would do, right? They're like, oh, did you hear what that nigga just said? Let's brand it. Let's brand it, right? And that's what they do. It's like, nah, you gotta kind of just let it happen naturally.
Cassius Cam. Shout out to all the HBCUs. Don't pay attention to this guy, man. Cassius Cam. I'm in the lumber industry, and Vanilla Ice has been keeping business booming. Once Trump flips this election, the bag gonna be Lizzo thick. Their grift feeds my grift feeds y'all grift. They making a boom in the lumber industry. I guess they making the signs, because they always got to come with the wooden signs and stuff like that.
What?
I guess that's what he means.
I guess so. He right. A lot of industry is booming. I'm trying to figure out how to get a bag off that Antifa shit. Once I figure it out, I'm on it. Won't nobody know either.
Nick L, Super Chat's been acting crazy, but y'all see the government in PA pushing HB 2957, where they make a militia to help enforce laws, and you can't buy ammo unless you're in the militia.
I might turn my new daughter into a little feminine. Have her say shit 2 years old, black girl magic.
Oh, recorded? Oh, come on, no.
Yeah. Just say a little black girl saying black girl magic. You know the currency in today's climate? I gotta pass it to somebody else though. I can't tweet it from my account.
Right. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
I would do some stuff, but I can't. Like, I can't do a tweet it from my account. Chad, never mind. I guess that's their show segment stick.
Yeah.
Never fear, Joe is here. Someone I've been friends with since high school married one of my besties, said they can no longer be friends. I don't even talk politics on the socials. Damn.
Yeah, it's serious between white folks, man. White folks talk politics. That's it.
Darius Hamilton, my bad. What's up, Hoteps? They got verses between Young Jeezy and Gucci Mane going on right now. I got money on Jeezy. We're going to get to the Shine news in a minute. Daryl Davis, they called MAGA the Vanilla ISIS. Okay.
What? They stole our name. That was our name for Antifa. How the fuck they going to steal our name?
Breezy Bird, most of Cari's friends at ESPN were white.
Yeah, that's how you come up in this world. Some white friends. That's why I went and got me too. Life is better when you add white people to your life.
Please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that share.
Well, Dr. Umar added some white people to his life.
Oh my gosh.
Huh?
You see that picture? I was crying, man.
Huh?
I was no more good, man.
What you got to say now, huh? Yeah.
Dr. Umar joint, man.
Dr. Umar took a picture with some white folks. It's safe now. Y'all can't say nothing about me now saying I like white folks. Dr. Umar got pictures on the internet with white folks. He wasn't smiling and hugged up on them though, but that's he can't do that. He can't do that. Dr. Umar's not allowed to take pictures with white folks.
Oh, come on, man.
After the big shit he talked.
If he took white folks' money, he'd have his school by now.
That's what I'm saying. Don't try and take pictures of white folks now, nigga.
I think they must have just showed up, man.
Yeah,
he had his book in his hand. They bought his book.
They showed up. What'd he say? No white people supposed to be allowed, right?
He says that on his
feed.
His live.
Right.
Yeah, his live.
Right.
I don't know about the
white man showed up with that green money, and what happened? He said, well, you coming with money, then I guess you all right. I guess you welcome. Yeah. Shit change up real fast. That's why I be saying lay off that racist shit, because a nigga show up with the bag, you ain't gonna be talking that shit no more. I take points away from Dr. Umar. He loses 10 points this week. We gotta take his Hotep badge away for at least a week. He's not Hotep for a week. He's on probation. Nah, he on probation. We put Dr. Umar on probation, bro. You can't do that. You can't talk shit about being around white folks. And then you supposed to let them post it and let the internet just run into that shit, you know what I mean, and find it. You post it on your feed. You know what I'm saying? Because if somebody else would have posted it, you could be like, ah, man, that shit Photoshop. And just kept it pushing. That's fake news.
They said Umar tap dancing. Come on, man.
He can't do that. You can't say all that racist shit about no white people allowed and then take pictures of white folks and post on your Instagram. He trying to rebrand. Let me find out you've been watching Hoteps Been Told You and you found out the secret to life is white people. It is. Scott Adams said it. He said the greatest untapped resource for black people is white people. And he's absolutely fucking right. If this the white man country, why you gonna try and fight the white man? That don't make no sense. What sense that make? You wouldn't go to China and fight the Chinese to get your ass whooped. Right? Go look at how the Chinese operate when compared to the Shan. This is the Shan problem. The Shan problem is every time he want to practice black pride, he want everybody else to recognize this shit. You don't see Chinese people running around talking about Chinese pride, China pride. They just do that shit.
Right.
They just support each other. They don't got to say, yo, check out this Chinese man. It's Chinese hashtag, Chinese lives matter. They don't do that. They just go and push the retweet button, spend their money with a Chinese man and keep it pushing. Not us. We got to announce the shit.
We addicted to the shine. That's what it is with the Akata. I sometimes, man, I be having these wild dreams, and I'm trying to think of why the shine the way he is, right? And I kind of think, man, that back in them plantation days, that these shines used to entertain the demand. They did, right? So the best of people that were good at it got, oh, you come in the house, man. They went from the field to the house. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's stuck in people. You know how they say some memories can be passed down through generations. I think kind of that's what it is. Like we addicted to, the fame, the recognition. Like these people just want the white man's recognition. I swear that must come from that plant. That's that plantation BS, because they would make the massa dance or make the best food for mac.
We're gonna have a cook-off for you niggas. whoever do best can sleep upstairs in the big house. You have no idea how historically correct you are. At night, when the Shine used to do their performances, white folks used to sneak off to go watch them perform.
Right.
Yeah. Like prominent white folks. Like, don't tell John I was down here, but y'all niggas is funny. You know what I'm saying? Getting drunk, dancing, smoking weed, drinking liquor. They was having a good old time. You were right. That this is the shit Thaddeus Russell be writing about in his books, yo. That's why he got, you know what I'm saying? That's why he be getting canceled and shit at the universities. Because he be telling the truth. You right, man.
Cannon Hotel, I'm about to sell Antifa trash cans, shields, 2 for $50. Josh Jacobs, great job on TFH. Shout out to the Swarm.
Yeah, that nigga said Antifa trash can lid shield.
Cassius Cam says, cause they're burning stuff down, yo. So all the riots and stuff, they gotta send that wood back out, man. They just fucking the wood grift, man, the riot grift. The wood industry is like, burn it down. They can burn it down. We said these 2x4s. Y'all be calling us in the morning. Lord have mercy, man. Dr. Umar realized niggas don't support Black growth.
He said don't support what?
Don't support Black growth.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he finally realized. Yeah. See?
Oh shoot, Cannon Hotep. His name wasn't Catcher Freeman. It was Catch a Free Man. His middle name was Anthony. Did you realize that?
Ooh.
Catcher Freeman.
Who's Catcher Freeman?
That's not the dude from the Bulldogs.
Oh shit! I didn't even peep that in the name.
Is it the Boondocks?
Is it,
or is that somebody else?
Let me look at it.
Who's Catcher Freeman?
Story of Cat. Yeah, from the Boondocks. Yeah. It's from the Boondocks. Where. Chat funny.
DW Hotep, you have to say no ABL after those comments.
No ABL.
Oh man! Shout out to ABL. So let's get to the we talked about Cari and Jemele.
Yeah.
They had the Million MAGA March, man, and shines from all over the country. Was grifting. It was grifting season. It was grifting. It was a grifting all Armageddon. Grifting extravaganza.
Griftapalooza.
Grifting. Yo, you see these shines rapping in the street? They just broke off in a MAGA rap cipher.
They had a cipher?
Yeah, man. No, they didn't have a cipher. They performed their song. Okay. It was Bryson and them.
Bryson, Legendary, Anomaly, and J Hots.
And whoever that one white boy is, I don't know who the other guy is.
They need to do a song called Grifter's Paradise.
I think Fuentes was down there. They said Fuentes got his message out. He still hasn't responded to any Hotep overtures to a debate.
You don't want that song. He's too young.
What'd you think about it, man? There was a lot of people there. It was a couple, like somebody said like 5,000?
It was more than that.
It was more than 5,000?
It was more than that.
Yeah?
5,000?
Or that was just probably one section.
I don't know. Like, it's not like I'm a nigga that's going to be able to look at the camera and be able to count like, oh, I can estimate. I want to say 5,000's light compared to what I saw. I thought it was at least 10.
Yeah, it was probably at least 10.
I don't, but I mean, especially going off of memory and shit. I don't know what I saw. I just saw a whole lot of white folks on the street, mad and happy. I was happy for him though, man. It was beautiful to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like watching a Million Man March just with white folks. You know, you all congregate and the media doesn't cover it.
Right.
All right? Isn't that what happened?
Basically, I don't think they covered it too much.
They covered it as soon as the violence broke out, which is exactly how they do the niggas when we congregate at the Million Man March. See?
MAGA's the new niggas.
MAGA's the new niggas. You see what I'm saying? Welcome.
You said that a while ago.
I said that a while ago. Hotep's been told you. They the new niggas. They treating y'all like niggas. This is the shit we was trying to tell y'all we was going through. When they had the Million Man March, the media act like we wasn't around. Soon as a fight break out, fight breaks out at Million Man March. Look at them niggas go. Look at the super predators. We got to bring them to heel. We can talk about how they got this way, but in the meantime, we got to do something about it. That's what it was when we congregated. Instead, the same thing to y'all. They ain't covered that shit until something bad happened. And you knew something bad was going to happen.
Chat saying like 600 to 700,000 was out there.
Now, that's a big number. I don't know that now. But again, maybe. How the fuck I know? It's not like I'm an expert in counting motherfuckers.
Did you see Trump do a drive-by?
That was in New York. Wasn't it New York?
Oh, that was in New York? Oh, okay.
Was it in D.C.? Again, don't go by me. I seen the drive-by.
Okay, I thought he was in D.C. when he did that.
Oh.
But maybe it
it might have been. I thought it was a stunt double.
It might have been.
I think he got a body double to be doing shit like that. If I was Trump, I wouldn't be having my face out, no windows, riding down the street during a rally.
Yeah. It was mostly non-eventful, you know what I mean? I think a couple people got jumped on.
A couple, nigga. The Civil War was on that day, nigga.
I always seen the one guy who was taking this girl. They was throwing water on the girl. Then the chubby white dude who had a bike.
Yeah.
I don't know. He was out there butt ass naked, no frame. They wore his ass out.
Yo, you gotta remember, not everybody got a Twitter, yo. Like people don't understand. Only like 1% of us have Twitter. If you have Twitter, you have your pulse to exactly what's going on in this world and how people feel about shit. And you would have known not to be caught after dark without some Proud Boys and some MAGA people around your ass. Because Antifa was lurking. And he did not know. He thought like, we're having a rally. Oh, let's rally. Yeah, boys. And then they go around the corner, caught in the wrong neighborhood. And he like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? Why are y'all whooping my ass? I didn't do shit. Because the nigga ain't got a Twitter. If he had a Twitter, he'd have known, like, nah, I ain't gonna fuck around. Where y'all going? Y'all going to Cairo with y'all? That would have been me. As I'm leaving the parade, which way y'all walking? Y'all going this way? Cairo with y'all? Can somebody walk me to my car? Like, bro.
Yo, but it was kind of lame because he wasn't going, he was like a roly-poly guy, probably never got a fight in his life. You don't hop on people like that. That was lame for them to do that. But but listen, you see the one MAGA guy at first they showed a short clip where he got a hit from behind and got knocked out, right?
Yeah.
Everybody was like, oh, what this? Then they showed the full clip. This guy deserved. I mean, I don't know about sneaking somebody from behind. I'll at least try to get the fair one. But he was pushing, punching. He pushed a black woman. Mm-hmm. That's what really caused it. Yeah. She got in his face, but he was just like, oh, yeah, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So he antagonized the whole thing. Then he tried to play slick and just walk. I'm going to walk behind him and put my back to him and wait till, I bet you one thing, that motherfucker was probably Treadstone himself because he wanted to be on camera just so they can get that little clip. That's why he walked the certain way. We walked away from him with his guard down. Mm. He knew it was going to hit him. Mm. Mm. That's trash.
And they got all them pictures. Those pictures was popping up on the internet. If you see this person, and who was it? It was Tyrone and Tanisha. I said, yo, the only photos we got from this whole MAGA rally this weekend of people committing crimes have been black folks. I said, see, this is what Joe Biden wants for us. This is what the white liberal, the white Marxist wants for us. They're going to send us out in the streets to fight the Russian Revolution. And then we the ones that's going to get ID'd and thrown in jail. Probably no Antifa cats was ID'd. But I seen that video. He didn't start it though. He might have, egged it on. Cause he could have kept he definitely egged it on, but he didn't start it. It was a longer clip than the one you talking about. Yeah. They was messing with him. He another one where if he's not Treadstone, he thought it was cool to just walk down the wrong street. You know what I mean? Right. And that wasn't that environment. That you had. I feel like the people who organized that event should have warned the people because children got hurt. They attacked people that was with their kids.
Right, I seen that. I seen a clip of that.
Little girl fell, damn near hit her head.
It's not that serious. Like, I don't know why people take it that serious. Like,
nigga, it's the Bolsheviks we talk about. Bolsheviks bust heads.
They do. They do.
This is what they do. They don't care how old you are, man, woman, or child. These people are savages, bro.
They definitely are. Just Judy, JJB345. I missed the beginning. I'll watch it later when I'm doing the dinner dishes. Shout out to Just Judy.
Yeah, out here being a Marty, yeah, good wife doing them dishes. Y'all ladies watching, take notes. She doing the dishes, dinner and dishes. Let's go.
The Haram Life, thank you for 99 donation. Last Chicken Nugget. Yeah, I had a great time at the MAGA March. Last Chicken Nugget was out there.
Okay.
Mall hugs and everything. So many people, good vibes. Avoided the Antifa mess, though. FOH. Went to an Irish bar after dropping off my MAGA gear. It was lit.
See? Last Chicken came out, right? See? Last Chicken Nugget has a Twitter account. Last Chicken Nugget knows after sundown, you take your MAGA shit off. They know. Yeah. It's not safe in these streets, or you carry your two-way. Are you going to read Angela Stanton's tweet about what she said about your cousins?
Is it in the chat? Is it in the... Oh, yeah. Angela Stanton said, I heard they had a peaceful protest in Washington, D.C. until niggas showed up. Yo, I seen that. That took me out, man. She seemed like an old school black woman, but she's not that old, is she? She's like in her late 30s, early 40s, right?
I don't know. So she's from the A though, so it's a little bit different. It's different. So when you from down south Negroes is a little cut from different cloth now. You know what I'm saying? They ain't like us up north niggas. They cut from a different cloth. They get it in down there. You know what I'm saying? She took a lot of hell for that tweet though.
I seen it. Roland Martin was getting in on her. See, I don't know. I grew up around people like that. Like my dad, cause she talked like that. Yeah. They were like, "What's wrong with them jokers in Coachville? Niggas out here shooting each other." I'm like, that's how they responded. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's somehow like we stop being critical of each other. You know what I'm saying? And we start making excuses for everything we do. It's like Mark Lamont Hill won't say that. You know what Mark Lamont Hill say? Abolish the prison. Niggas shooting up each other. Oh man, we got to take the prisons down. That'll solve everything. You know, that's the type of shine that are out here today. But back in the day, like in 80s, 90s, they would call this shit out. They were like, man, niggas is out here being niggas. That's what. That's how I heard it. I'm just saying, I'm not lying. I heard plenty of adults say like talk.
That's how I took it. That's how I took it. It's, I think people are trying to take it for like, you know, accuracy. You know, it was she just riffing. She auntie riffing like everything was fine till them niggas showed up. Was it just niggas? No, Antifa was involved too. Like I get it, but I don't think that's what she was trying to say. Oh man. But yeah, nightfall fell. And Proud Boys was out there. And shout out to J Hots. J Hots was with Proud Boys.
Okay, yeah.
I saw Proud Boys face off in the streets. They kicked some Antifa ass.
Did they?
Yeah. They brought this. They brought. I want to say it was the Proud Boys. It could have just been a group of MAGA men, but they wanted to smoke. I was like, oh shit, oh damn, where this been at? Where this energy been at? And they was wearing Antifa ass out in the streets.
Was they?
Yeah. I was following that shit like the whole day. I was on top of them events. I was like, yo, nigga, when I heard they was having a Million Man March, I was like, nigga, I'm watching this all day long like it's a goddamn Back to the Future marathon. That's my shit. White folks beating each other up, that's my shit. Civil War, that's my shit. Turn that shit up. This what we've been needing. This what we've been needing. Because there's been too much pussy shit happening.
Cat and Hotep, them Proud Boys wanted all the smoke that night. 613 in the room. Please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that share button. 250 thumbs likes. 600 in the room. We gotta get that up, man. Get that thumbs up. Get that share button. Hit it. Do all that. And subscribe to the channel.
What do you think the Civil War really looked like? What do you think white folks looked like back in the day? We looking at Jamestown, Virginia when we watch these tapes. I feel like, I swear I feel like a flashback, man. I feel like I'm watching history. It's beautiful to see, man. It's beautiful to see people fight over what they believe in.
You know what kills me? Anytime you hear y'all come with this white on white crime jokes. Like, oh, come on, man.
White on white.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it because when white folks start fighting white folks, it turns into some other shit. Them motherfuckers tore Europe to pieces.
You right.
Tore America to fucking pieces.
You ain't never lied. You right. Let's not get them started. Calm down now, y'all.
That's when people were talking about Iran. I'm like, Iran, the Persians, man, you don't leave the white folks alone. Then you gonna fuck with them sand white folks, man. Oh, come on, fuck on.
I'm just saying, I'm tired of watching everybody get their ass whooped by Antifa. I was happy to see somebody stand up for white folks for once that's on the right. Because I be feeling bad. It's like, in Seattle, I just watch them get their ass kicked. I'm like, damn, next episode, I hope I see them fight back. It's like a new episode every time in Seattle or wherever. I hope they fight back. Oh, damn, Andy got his ass whooped. Damn, nobody helped him. Damn. Lennis's got his ass whooped. Damn. Like, one day, somebody gonna kick up. And that day came, Million MAGA March. I was like, let's go. Somebody kicking their ass. Because I damn sure wasn't gonna do it.
Oh my gosh. We gotta talk about the Kraken, man. The Kraken. Is the Kraken that lady lawyer?
Sidney Powell.
Yo, I was following Scoon. Scoon said Sidney Powell ain't no joke, man. She ain't no lightweight.
She not. And she seemed real serious. A lot of
she had to look back at the media like
yeah, she looked like she not playing no games. Like, how sometimes when people step up in front of a crowd, there's like a bit of you can tell they're a little bit nervous.
Right.
She had that, but she had that from a perspective like, I hope I don't say nothing I don't mean right now. That's how mad I am. She had that type of energy. Like she was really ready to go off. She said she got the smoking gun. She said she got the Kraken. She said the evidence she got is gonna blow y'all away. So we waiting on her and Giuliani. Giuliani got up there. Somebody asked him a question. He said, "What news network you with?" He said, "CNN." Giuliani said, "Ha ha!" Started laughing on their asses. I said, "Oh shit, Giuliani got jokes." But I don't know what they got. You know what I mean? I ain't said too much about it. I want to wait and see. I ain't saying nothing because I don't want to hype people up like there's hope here. Because they come with a big nothing burger, I'm gonna feel bad. I already feel bad for the white liberals if this shit get overturned. If this shit don't get overturned, I'm gonna feel bad for white conservatives. Either way, I'm gonna feel bad for one set of white folks.
Never feel bad for the white liberal, man. I would never feel bad for them jokers. No. I do want to know. I want to know who was the pog that was standing behind Giuliani? Joanna Ellis or something like that.
Is that who that is?
I couldn't find her on Twitter, but she was talking greasy to him too. after the Powell lady sat down, I was like, damn, they were just talking filth to the media, man. Jenna Ellis. Oh, my bad. I thought she said Joanna, but Jenna Ellis.
Jenna Ellis, that's her name. And Giuliani's hair dye. They had his hair dye.
Of course, just like, remember Mike Pence?
With the fly.
Yeah. See how the media, that once they don't want to tackle a subject, right, they'll concentrate on something BS. And this was, Giuliani was sweating, the old head, under them lights. He had that dye in. He had that Beijing in. In New York, he got that Beijing in. And he's sweating the Beijing. They want to talk about the Beijing. They want to talk about the domino algorithms. And she was talking with some good stuff, like about how they know how the program can work. Yeah. That's why we should go to pen and paper. Like, what are we doing? And you know what? I was listening to this right before we started, right? When you was trying to get us on, I'm just like, man, what is this guy doing? Let me try to catch up with
Giuliani.
Sean. Uh-huh. She was saying, this is basically, to me, this is what happened. The same software they used to go down in Central Venezuela, all them Banana Republic places they call
Banana Republic.
Yeah. This is what the CIA, the 3-letter agency's been doing. They practiced it. All they did was what they learned doing it in these smaller countries. They took it up here and did it up here.
Just like that new Twitter feature. They tested that shit in Brazil, perfected it, then brought it ass here.
That's what she seemed to be implying a couple times, if I heard her correctly. She was like, they did this in other countries, and they try to do it. They did it here.
It seemed like she got proof, man. Seemed like she got evidence. Like I said, I want to see it. I'm ready. I don't know what they waiting for. Maybe they've been steady collecting it. But they announced the winner. When is it? December 12th? They supposed to announce the winner?
Yeah.
Lady, you better hurry up.
I know, right? Like, come on. What are they waiting for?
Yeah, we gotta get these proceedings proceeded.
I want to see the salt, man. I want to see the salt.
Get that shit to Julian Assange and let's go.
Last chicken nugget. Now I don't think it's a nothing burger. It's 2020. My Lambo is blue and the president is orange. We're so used to the expectation funny shit is going on that with reality is so hard to grasp. Cannon Hotep, there's some fuckery afoot in Michigan. 100% voter turnout in districts that had no registered voters. And something like there was 350% voter turnout in one of these counties. Like, how can you have 300? You can only have 100%. You can't have more. Where are you getting these extra people from?
Right. And your boy, what's his name from South Africa?
Ed Asante?
Nah, the TV nigga, the Noah, Trevor Noah.
Oh yeah, he was he was trying to get he was kind of trying to give Trump some bail, man, or he was trying to open the door for suggestion. There might have been some fuckery afoot. That's what it seemed like he was trying to do.
Yeah, but he had to, retract a statement about Trump. Like, oh, but Trump's wrong. There's voter fraud, but Trump saying there's voter fraud basically means that there's not voter fraud, but there's voter fraud. It's like, which one is it, nigga? Is it bad shit going on or not, Trevor, with your fake ass afro. Now you got a COVID afro.
That's not his real hair.
No, here's the thing. It's COVID, so everybody home, so everybody using this opportunity to turn more black. So if that is his hair, that's him trying to grow his hair out because he doesn't have to show up around the white liberals that's going to judge him in the office because they social distancing. He can't wear that. He can't wear that in the office. And Trevor, do you think you can the white liberal gonna tell him, do you think you can cut your hair? He out here faking the funk. He seen what it do for Kaepernick. That's why he doing.
Oh,
That's what he trying.
Okay, we got through it, man. But we got to get to the nigga news. You time and time again, we try to get in some nigga news. You always duck out. You always don't want nothing to do with it. We talk about black folks tonight on Hoteps. We talk about the African American, the economy shine. Fuck all that political bullshit. We talk about some nigga shit right now. Get into it right now. God damn it. First on the list.
My good white people, now's the time y'all can tune out. See y'all later.
First on, hold on. No, we gotta go back. Meek Mill, right? He said, man, listen, all you basically, I'm gonna paraphrase. He said he scooped one of the Philly rappers up and give him a deal if they stop, shooting each other and having beef and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So basically he said, y'all calm down the streets, I can scoop up a couple of y'all Philly rappers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In typical Philadelphia, Pennsylvania fashion, guess what happened to Meek Mill?
What happened to Meek Mill?
They canceled this. They banned him from North Philly. How can you ban Mr. Philadelphia himself from North Philly? They banned Meek Mill this week, man, for wanting to stop the violence. This is how ingrained it is in the shine. They tell them to put the wok down. They still drinking that mud, that lean out up in Philadelphia. They drinking it hard. They call it that wok. They drinking. He told them put the wok down. They said we need this wok. We need this. They start dissing him and everything, man. I couldn't believe my eyes, man.
He had no business putting that shit on Instagram. He brought that on himself.
He did, man. He just got diarrhea in the mouth. And of course, he has a project. He always comes with this 4-pack of songs, and I think it's coming out tomorrow. So, I guess it worked out for him. But
yeah, all he had to do was go sign one of them niggas and then put the campaign behind the nigga and say, hey, look, I'm trying to stop violence out in Philly. This is the first artist I'm like, the nigga already be signed already. You know what I'm saying? And then it would have been the opposite. Niggas be like, yo, Meek, I need a deal. He should have just did it instead of talking about some shit he wanted to do. Streets don't want to hear that shit, nigga. Either you cutting the check or you not. And it don't seem like you cutting the check because you got Twitter fingers. So now we coming at your neck, nigga, for talking shit.
I couldn't believe that shit, man. I was on the floor laughing. They was going in on that motherfucker, man.
He should have signed them. He should have just signed one of them.
He should have signed one of them. Lil Wayne. He got charged. Now what? Now listen, conspiracy with me was like this. Sean went out and stood behind next to President Trump, and then white folks was like, "Oh no."
There you go.
We gonna try this black ass.
Nothing further needs to be said. He's anti-Black Lives Matter. He doesn't believe in racism. He stood next to Trump. That was his third strike.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing else need to be said. That's the official story. That ain't no conspiracy. That ain't no conspiracy theory. That's fact. Facts, B. That's what that is.
Yeah. NBA draft was last night.
Runaway slave.
Oh.
That's what
troll.
And I ain't talking about the NBA. I'm talking about Lil Wayne. He a runaway slave.
Okay.
I'm still on that. I ain't done with that.
Lil Wayne ran away, man. It's like, oh, we got your ass now, man. It was a charge but they waited, they probably talking, and then he went out and did his thing with Trump. It was like, oh, we're gonna have to set this. We're gonna show this Sean a lesson.
Yeah,
and everybody else to see it.
Yeah, they run that nigga's record. They seen that shit pop up. They say, "Oh, he got cases pending." Well, it looked like it's time for him to go see the judge. This is the white liberal. This is the white liberal. That's why I said I feel sorry for white liberal. They ain't about to come for me, nigga. I ain't got no problems with them niggas. Y'all can do what you want to do. And when y'all ready to cut me a check, y'all can cut me a check. Whatever Democrat candidate you want me to co-sign, nigga, I will co-sign that motherfucker. I'm saying it right here on this episode. White conservatives will be mad at me. Just know that check look good. Fuck you. Shit. As soon as Trump come back around, I'm hopping right back on that train. 2024. I'm back, motherfucker. Shit. Yo, that's what happens, man. You can't, you fuck around against that beast, man. You fuck around against that Illuminati. You go against that agenda. You somebody out here, and they come get you, bro. That's why I tiptoe out here, bro. I tiptoe. I don't fuck around, man.
To the draft. NBA draft was last night, man.
Slave market. Modern day slave market.
Modern day slave market. But guess who's getting into the modern day slave market?
Who?
Man, hold on. There was a record number. There was a record number of this ethnicity last night in NBA draft, man.
Really? Was it European?
Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're talking about the NBA here. National Black Association.
There was a record number of this particular African descent.
Is it Nigerian?
Yes. 8. Ooh. They picked 8 Nigerians last night.
Uh-oh.
Nigerians got that raw genes, man. Why? Can you explain to me how this is, man?
Nigga, they the first human being on the planet is them Nigerians, nigga. Well, you want to know what Adam and Eve look like? Go look at the goddamn Nigerians. Them niggas is superior to the bone. You want to talk about supremacy? Like it's black supremacy, it's white supremacy? No, nigga, it's Nigerians supremacy. Niggas, all of them is built like warriors, you know? That's why the white man had such a hard time. He had to create that monetary currency. He's like, hey, we ain't gonna kick these niggas' asses. We gotta figure something else out. Somebody get a Bible down that motherfucker.
Come on, man. Stop.
Show these niggas Mother Mary. Just saying, that was that. That's how they be. Shit, them niggas is superior. I'd have got shit. You'd have asked me to draft it. I'd been like, yo, where the Nigerians at? Nigga, where them Africans at? They got that good stock. That's that DNA. That's that genetics, bro.
Yeah. As you know, as we see more and more, you know, Africans come over, we'll see a lot more. There was a whole bunch of like, yeah, like you seen the African heritage name come through. I'm like, oh shit, they is in there deep.
ADOS better watch out. Y'all gonna be unemployed.
That's one thing. Like the naming, like why couldn't we just take their naming convention? You know, Shine just went and just created some old off the wall shit, man. Like I don't. Like, why couldn't you just take their shit, man? This way, you know, I mean, we ride with the Nigerians, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But what's wrong with niggas, man?
Niggas gonna be out in the old now, out in the pasture.
Another thing I noticed last night. Usually, you know, the NBA draft, you have the mom is sitting there tough, you know what I mean? Like, but you know, in today's, you know, in year 2020 in America, you know, the as y'all call them, the half breeds, the octoroons, whatever, they're starting to get drafted a lot too. They're coming up now. I seen like there was at least 4 or 5 Pog moms that was at the tour. I swear to God. Oh, what's going on, man? Matter of fact, there was a meme with Dr. Umar. It was one of them Nigerian niggas, right? His wife, I don't know if it was, I must have, I don't know if his father might have been married or if that was his mom. She had an African print dress on. Like, do you see it, John? Oh my God.
I didn't know that was real until you just told me.
Oh, yeah, that was. But yeah, I'm dead serious, man. There was at least, I want to say there was at least 4 or 5 Pog moms that their sons went in the first round too, man.
That's what they want. And that's really the global plot, is to create the hybrid where they erase white and black people and make this Steph Curry looking being. Blake Griffin in the face ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's like they look like white folks, but they jump like niggas. You know what I'm saying? They trying to breed like the perfect human being. They ain't slick.
Man, like I hear what y'all saying with that, but like, where do they come from? Like, this just didn't start happening. Where do they come from? Like, when the French came over here, when them Spaniards came over here, they've been doing this for centuries, man. It's like, this isn't nothing new. Like, I don't know what people act like light-skinned people just came out just in the last 20 years. Like, they've always been out here, man. Like it's maybe more in your face now that you probably never seen it before. But some people act like that's crazy. Like, I'm from Pennsylvania. There's whole cities that do this shit. I've been there. I'm telling you, go to Reading, Pennsylvania. Shit.
Mixed race couple everywhere.
And this was back in 90s, 2000s.
That's true. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. That's where you go get you a white girl. You go to Delaware and get you one too. So you get you a white one that support Trump too. Love niggas and Trump. That's a wild card for your ass.
Yo, big baller brand. LaMelo went third. Shout out. We got to give her. Everybody talking about giving people their flowers.
Yeah.
Can we give LeVar Ball his flowers for being a father?
Please do.
Two sons in the lottery. Despite against all odds, the mother got I think she had a stroke. He had to fight through that. I don't know. I gotta give the guy. You have to give LeVar credit, but there's other fathers that did the same, but you know what I mean? But he did it with style and pizzazz that only a shine can come up with. You know what I mean? He might be light skinned, but he's old. He dark skinned nigga to the core.
He 100% shine. If it's somebody that's gonna shine, it's that nigga.
Right. So shout out to LeVar Ball, triple Bs.
He did it. He got 2 sons in the NBA draft. And not only that, he's selectively bred to do so.
Right.
That's what you're supposed to do. Like, he understood. He said, oh, that's a tall Maul right there. It's a good tall Paul. Oh, she played ball too? Oh, yes, this is perfect. Come here, shorty. You about to make some NBA draft picks. And
that's the most overlooked part of his whole thing. He did that. That's what you really should do. You know what I mean? Like, when my daughters get old, I'm like, yo, you don't mess with no dumbass. Don't mess with no idiot. You know what I mean? That matters. That's going to go down to your kids. You know what I mean? At least have them be as smart as or smarter than you. Mm-hmm. And if you want to have any type of athlete, go get another athlete, taller athlete. Breed. Like these white folks did with these dogs. Breed, man. It works, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's all it is.
That's what I be talking about. We were talking about on Dave Quinones podcast. And he was talking about, he wanted to talk to me about my theory about arranged marriages. I said arranged marriages are necessary. If things are going wrong, you need to start organizing and start organizing. All right, look, you and y'all tall. Y'all get together. Y'all go make some tall kids. We gonna set y'all up with some basketball drills. You and y'all, you know, whatever your strengths are. Oh, you good? Y'all good at math? All right, put all the math kids together. Let them breed together. And that's how you keep your power, man. You think the Rothschild and them ain't breeding their kids with Hilton kids and Rockefeller kids? They selectively breeding.
I like you say that to the Sean, they're like, oh man.
You should be free to love who you love. Yeah, you're gonna love being poor too.
Bobby Brown Jr. His son died. Bobby Brown's son died.
Did they ever find out how?
No, I haven't heard anything.
Bobby Brown Jr. flu-like symptoms, family says. Let's see. So what's that machine they put the people on again? The ventilator. I was listening to 50 Cent speak about Jeremiah. Remember they said Jeremiah came down with the vid?
Yeah.
I was listening to him speak. And he said Jeremiah went in the hospital. Then they put him on the ventilator. I forget who show it was. And he said everything went downhill from there. Now 50 didn't say it like that, but that was the order in which the events occurred. He went into the hospital, apparently with flu-like symptoms, and he put him on a ventilator. Yo, if your family member go to the hospital, don't let them put them on that. They found out months ago that the ventilators was killing people. That's what they found out a few months ago. Reports came out. They made all that fuss about Trump not financing the ventilators, and they came to find out the ventilators was killing everybody. Keep in mind, I had Jehudi on, and he said that was going to happen. He was on my channel, and he said that months before it was going to happen. He said, that's exactly how you destroy it. Matter of fact, I know people in the healthcare industry, and they told me, like, usually you only go on that thing if you're ready to die. And that's what they putting people on. So when I checked this story with Bobby Brown Jr., that's exactly what I'm looking to see. Did they put him on a ventilator? They haven't said anything. Looks like no foul play. That's crazy, man. He lost his daughter, now his son.
Yeah.
At 28 years old.
There was a PhD student, black woman, stalked and killed her ex-boyfriend, DC home, man. She was only dating this child for 3 months. She shot and killed the joker.
Did they say why?
No. I think he was trying to leave her.
Oh, he's trying to leave? Black woman too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to hear about it.
I seen these shines, man, trying to, oh, you're awfully quiet about this situation. I'm like, you guys, man, let's like say something about it then, nigga. What the fuck you scared of, man?
Yeah.
Don't afraid to get on the soapbox and talk shit because you know they get in your ass. You gonna fucking act like why ain't they saying nothing? Because black women will never go against each other like that.
Yeah.
Not in public, at least.
Yeah.
They got each other's back in the public image.
Mm-hmm.
The shine don't.
I bet you they was probably like, that nigga probably deserved it.
Yeah, it was like, oh, what'd he do to make her snap?
Right. I know they was throwing cover. I'm reading the comments now, looking for a girl. Somebody, anytime you see a Nicki Minaj, Abby, oh boy. See, this is the shit they say. Now, why would she do this? Just all that hard work down the drain. Not that the nigga died.
I know, right?
Not that the nigga was murdered. Not that she's not fucking psychopathic for murdering somebody. The fact that the hard work she put into another nigga is down the drain. This is what they say. Oh, wow. Wow, this is unfortunate. Man, well, RIP to him, man. You know, condolences to his family. That's sad, man. Sad. Happy ain't me. I hope my girl happy. Man. Over a 3-month relationship. See, that's a big factor here.
Right.
Y'all niggas need to stop fucking around in the honeymoon phase. See, if you'd have waited like 2-3 years and then cheated, you'd have been all right. She might not have went so crazy, but that honeymoon phase, people really be in love, like really in love during that phase, man. That's how you hurt somebody's feelings in that first 3-month period. At least waited a couple.
Man, I feel like she's too old for that. Like she should have got some heartbreak out the way. You know what I mean? She's been a lot on the planet for a minute. Like, is this the first time she got her heart broken or something?
No,
it
was the last time.
Oh.
She said, "This is gonna be the last time a nigga play me, okay?" And then took that nigga life. So the next nigga know better. That's what happened here. I could smell it.
See, this is why we need arranged marriages.
Yeah.
This is why we need arranged, because I'm just gonna be honest. I feel the women in the culture, they don't know how to pick men, or their values, I think, and what they want in a man are just wrong. Like they put too much emphasis on, they don't put enough emphasis on what brothers have in their brains or their character. And I think that shows a lot, you know, in the relationships and how the kids turn out and everything else. I just think that's one of the biggest problems with the shine. The woman is picking the wrong men.
Yeah.
That's my.
I have a philosophy that we have to start choosing people who give us peace of mind.
Right.
People that cause us to worry and be uneasy. These are the people that we kind of want to push to the outside.
And you see that all the time. They'll be chasing these no good ass niggas for years. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers will run them ragged for a decade, right? Then she had 2-3 kids by them. Then they end up firing them, and then she gets a nicer guy in the older age, and they might be all right. But then you wasted your prime with numbnuts over here and shit like that. And then you already had some kids with him, and now it's in a fractured relationship. Now the kids it's going to affect the kids' psychology, I think, a little bit.
Yeah.
I think people I don't think we put up enough thought process into what happens and what means a relationship. And that's why they think we should do what the Indians do, is, you know, a lot of more arranged marriages.
Yeah. It's tough dating today. The internet makes it tough dating, and
right.
We need arranged marriages more now than ever. At the very least, we need love classes on how to love, things of that nature. I got a hold on, watch this. Let me show you how Hotep is getting this house. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? We over here, we keep it all the way Hotep over here. So in front of me I have The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman by Shahrazad Ali. This book was published in 1976. No, I'm sorry. 1989. 1989. I'm sorry. 1989. This book is well seasoned, I should say. And the ancestors passed down this book, said, "Look, nigga, you need to read this shit." It's written by, if anybody's not familiar with who Shahrazad Ali is, type in Shahrazad Ali in your YouTube channel. Go watch some of her lectures and you'll be familiar with the type of information you'll get. But
That's the lady with the cone joint, right?
Yeah. But you see what the Hoteps was doing in the 80s? We knew we was having problems in the household. So we wrote ourselves a guide. Right? Brothers, this is how you get through to the black woman. This is how the black woman work. You know what I mean? We was doing shit like that. And then they made Hotep uncool and started a gender war. And here we are. Here we are.
SK Wad watching the Young Jeezy versus Gucci Man battle. Gucci dissed Jeezy's homie that he killed in front of him. It's getting very spicy. Ooh. Ken and Hotep, have either of you read the Celestine prophecy? I think that's the stage of life we're in right now. Do you have anything about the Celestine prophecy?
Oh man, he's taking me back into my old studies, man. I gotta go Google that to remind myself what that is. You going deep back into the conspiracy theories. What is this again? Oh, oh yeah, I never did actually read this. I know what you're talking about. I never read this though. I never read the Celestine prophecy. I know this is one of those must-read materials though. Like definitely a book you probably need to take in. I'll get around to it one of these days.
Now to the ending Shine News. The battle we've all been waiting for. Mm-hmm. Jeezy versus Gucci Man. Mm-hmm. And the verses. Mm-hmm. Now this is supposed to. I'm trying to keep up. Some people are in my timeline saying Jeezy's is carrying it right now.
Yeah.
Now this has some beef with it. Remember, I read Gucci Man's book, autobiography, whatever you want to call it. He's got an interesting story, and I read the part about why him and Jeezy got original beef. And you know how Jeezy had put a hit to try somebody take his chain. They ran up in Jeezy's joint. In Gucci Man's joint. Gucci Man returned fire and killed one of Jeezy's homeboys. Mm-hmm. And then it was all over the place. But Gucci's he's a very
wait, who killed whose homeboys?
Gucci killed one of Jeezy's homeboys back in the day.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I heard you say that right.
Come on, man. No ABL. I know what the fuck. I know what happened between Jeezy and Gucci Man. No ABL. I know what happened between those two, man. Don't try to play me like that, man. I bet you ask ABL, he will know that. He won't know no nigga knowledge like that. I got the nigga knowledge, man. No ABL.
That's how the story go. I know I heard the same story.
John Lemley, anyone thinking Jeezy's winning only knows mainstream music.
They got 1.7 million watching.
Jesus.
1.7 million, bro.
Are you serious?
1.7, bro. Tuned in to Instagram. Jeezy sitting in his seat. Gucci standing up. Somebody in the chat said Gucci dissed him about the homeboy he killed. Lord have mercy. I bet you Swiss and what's the name? Swiss and Timberland told them niggas you got a limit on how many homies you get to bring. Everybody limit 3 homies. And I see some homies in the back, but I only see 3. Like everybody brought 3 homies, and that was it. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to listen to neither one of them niggas, so.
you don't fuck with Jeezy, man. Come on, man.
I never really got into Jeezy. I thought his music was boring. I don't know. I'm not into selling cocaine, so like, and I'm from up north, so like his flow was too slow for me. Like he got some joints. Don't get me wrong. Like the nigga got some joints. I can't say I've never vibed to a Jeezy joint. I've definitely vibed to a Jeezy joint before. You know what I'm saying? He's had some records. Let's not get it confused. But I'm just not into Jeezy like some people are into Jeezy. So I wouldn't be able to say, you know, what's a hit he had? You turn it on, like, oh, I recognize that joint. You know what I mean? Gucci, same thing. I never really got into Gucci. It's not, you know, to me, it's boring, right? But I listen to fucking Mozart and shit like that, so
right.
I would find it boring. It's not my demographic, you know what I mean? But I'll have to depend on people who listen to that kind of music and let them tell me who won the battle and whatnot. That's just a battle I won't be able to sit through.
I've never been like I don't even listen to Jeezy like the last few years. The Pogs, her favorite artist is Jeezy. I don't know how that happened. It's incredible. That's that hood Pog shit. I never listened to Gucci. I tried to get into Gucci. I just can't do it, man. Yeah. Like you said, I'm from up north, you know, and the rap just was way different. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is some Southern artists I like, you know, and I think they might thinking about doing Outkast versus Tribe Called Quest versus that might be a good one. But I don't know. We'll see. But at least I'm glad we got some nigga news tonight, man. I feel proud. No ABL, man. See, this is the stuff ABL and Brandon Tatum, they won't cover, they won't talk about, they don't even know about. Versus what? I don't know what the fuck. But this is what we Hotep's been told you will give you a well-rounded show from the streets to the White House and everything in between. We'll cover it all because we know it all. You know what I'm saying?
Diversity.
Don't say diversity, man. Diversity.
Did he say diversity? He's cancer. He's a liberal. Oh shit.
Got anything else, man?
I'm going to see Tim Pool tomorrow. Me and you interviewing Tommy Sotomayor the week after Thanksgiving.
Tommy, is it the week after Thanksgiving? So not next Friday, the Friday after next.
Yeah, I realized next Friday. I originally scheduled for next Friday, but I realized that was Thanksgiving week. Okay. And I ain't doing shit. I'm sitting on my ass reading, playing chess. Okay. So we'll probably do it the following week. What you doing for Thanksgiving?
Nothing. The Pog's cooking. So I think my mom might come over, but that's about it. We're not doing. So I think we'll be under the 10. You know what I mean?
I was about to say you better not incriminate yourself, nigga.
We'll still be under 10 people limit per household, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I ain't really doing not too much yet.
What you think Deshaun gonna do? You think Deshaun having big old Thanksgiving like usual, or they gonna keep it chill this year?
Hell yeah, they're gonna have big ass Thanksgiving. Shine and eat. The shine in Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
You know, some people are, you know, I think the millennial, some of these new blacks, they might try to chill and stuff like that, but I think it's gonna be business as usual. You see these motherfuckers out in the club and shit like that, they ain't stopping them from going to the club.
Yeah. I think the only thing that's gonna be different this year is grandma gonna have a mask on.
Right.
That's gonna be the only thing that's different.
But these people got to start taking the vitamin D's. You got to start taking your supplements. You still got to start working out, man. You can't just depend on a mask and everything else, man.
Yeah. Can't tell Deshaun that though.
Can't tell him nothing, man.
That's all I got. Uncle Hotep Sunday.
Yeah, Uncle Hotep Sunday night. Please subscribe, man. I appreciate it.
Word up. Yeah, so I'm probably not going to stream for the rest of the weekend. So I'll see y'all next week. I got a new show coming with Chad.
Okay.
Chad, Wasted Talent Podcast, Anthony Bailey, Rita, Is that it? I think that's everyone on the team. They got a project, so this is gonna be like basically what's gonna happen is they have a project. They're gonna launch a blog, right? And I'm gonna coach them in how to make this blog, but we're gonna turn it into like a live show so people can hear how I consult businesses. And at the same time watch this blog grow, because they have a really great idea, they have a really great name, and they have a team, and that's a big part of having a blog. So we'll probably do like a quick like 20-minute show on Mondays, 25-minute show on Mondays, and then it's great because it'll allow people to see like the progression of a project. So for people that are interested in launching a blog or a business, this would be real good.
Like a virtual reality show.
Yeah, like Restaurant Rescue, except on Zoom. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it'll be dope. So I don't know if that starts next week or the week after. I think it's the week after. But yeah, that should be fun. Other than that, I ain't got nothing, bro.
All right, man.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.